Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food, it's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School podcast. Today is Wednesday, and usually it is our book study day. But today, instead of book study, I decided to really talk to you about why some of you might not be getting the progress that you want to get, be that healthy eating, nutrition, weight loss, fat loss, getting more energy, feeling better overall, or even improving any other area of your life. A lot of you guys might think that you need some secret, or when it comes to diet or fat loss or fitness, changing your body or your health or your energy levels, you think that you need some secret, and the reason why you're not getting results is because you don't know that thing that you need to know in order to get to the next level in your progress. But guys, why Weight Watchers is still the most popular, the most effective program, with all their points and their system of counting those points and seemingly complicated system. Well, actually, it works despite all of that, because despite being a little bit more complicated, because they do have a system. And they do have a system, and they help people to implement that system consistently every day over a long period of time. And plus, they created community of supportive people with similar goals. So what they did is they created a system good enough to work, and they created a supportive community. So the reason why a lot of things you do not work for you, not because you don't have perfect macros, or because you didn't go paleo or keto or still eating carbs. No, none of that. It's because you didn't create the system in your life that you can maintain long term, then you can maintain almost on autopilot, and also you don't have any system to track your progress and to keep you accountable. And that's why it doesn't work, it didn't work. And until you create the system, then you can maintain long term, as easy as it's humanly possible for you, almost on autopilot, if not entirely on autopilot, when you need to make no decisions. Unless you have a system to track your progress and make sure and give yourself a clear picture of results of progress towards your goal. Have some kind of accountability. Have some kind of, again, progression chart and a system that actually works for you personally. Until that, none of the diets, none of the perfect macros, none of the counting calories, none of the most intense exercise program will work for you. So again, as long, we all love talking here on Food School Podcast about different foods, about different diets, about different lifestyle interventions to improve energy levels, to improve how we look, how we feel, how we perform mentally and physically. But until you put what you hear here and what you know, what you learn, until you put it in the system that works for you personally, you're not going to get any results. Or if you're going to get those results, then they're not going to be sustainable or long term. People actually are pretty good at losing weight. 99% of people do lose weight, a lot of it actually. But most of those people, again, somewhere around like 90%, get all that weight back. Why? Because they do not create systems that they can maintain on autopilot long term for their entire life, and they don't have any kind of sustained accountability and progress chart, and they do not measure progress or lack of consistency. So that's why people lose weight, people gain weight, and they kind of like go back and forth until they give up completely and allow themselves to just degrade. Because guys, I have a news for you. If you change nothing, nothing will change. So basically, if you do the same thing that you do now, you get exactly the same results as you have now. But even more than that, those results are going to get worse at some point. Nobody is getting younger, and the older you get, the worse your body works. So unless you do something to prevent worsening of those symptoms, and some of it, of course, just not by choice. We're going to get worse with age, but you can slow down that considerably, and you can get better from this point into the future if you actually change what you do consistently. If you change nothing, not only nothing will change for the better, but it will get worse. And that's why you have to make certain conscious decisions, certain conscious actions to work on improvement. Only that way you can guarantee that something will get better and something will not get worse. So more specifically, your health, how you look, how you feel, how much energy you have on a daily basis, that will get better, or at least stay the same as you age, not get worse. So the main takeaway of today that I want you to think about is you need to choose basic principles, basic action steps that you will implement starting today in some sort of system that's gonna bring you results over long term, something that you can sustainably do, not for a week, not for a couple of weeks, not even for a month or till next vacation, or to prepare for, a photo shoot, a holiday, beach vacation, or anything like that. No, something you can maintain for life. Choose those principles that you know are going to work for you based on your best knowledge, and hopefully after listening to so many episodes of Food School Podcast, you know what those things can be. Create a system that works for you, not for me, not for anyone else, but for you in your life with whatever commitments and time you have. Create a system that works for you and for which you need to make as few decisions as possible. Make it as close to autopilot as possible. So create the system and maintain it, and have some sort of system to actually track results, to see if it's getting better or getting nowhere, or you're actually getting worse. You need to do those check-ins with yourself to make sure that you're actually moving towards your goal and you're sustainably doing something. And guys, you know why a lot of people get a coach? Why people get me as their coach? Not to create like some super secret or super advanced nutrition or fat loss or fitness program for them. No, people get a coach. People work with me to create the simple systems that will produce results in their life, in their particular situation, and something that they can maintain for life. And also they need some sort of accountability. So tracking the progress, measuring the progress is not on their mind, not on their to-do list, but on my mind and on my to-do list. That's why I'm paid for being someone's coach to create a system, make sure that you do this system, and make sure that that system that I created actually brings you the results. That's why people get a coach. They put the progress, the results on autopilot by delegating those decisions and creating the systems and learning about the best strategies for them. And once again, I want to point that out, that the most important thing is creating the system that works for you personally. So for example, if you're a dad with kids, with family, and you need to attend business dinners, and I tell you, okay, from now on you drink no alcohol and eat 0 sugar and 0 carbs, right? And you're like, okay, that sounds great in theory, but I have to attend those dinners that I might need to drink a drink or maybe sometimes 2 occasionally. And I also have family, and we have family dinners, and I have kids that want to have ice cream with their dad sometimes. So like, no sugar, no carbs, and no alcohol sounds amazing, but it's just not doable for that person, because that person also wants to live life, and they're not a professional athlete and don't want to be, and they don't care about six-pack that much. So we create the system that brings the results that satisfy that particular person, that dad, and in a way that allows him to continue with his business, continue with his life, attend those business dinners without feeling like a weirdo, to have occasional ice cream with their kids, to enjoy family dinners, and all of that can be put into system. So you not only get to enjoy your life, but you also get to enjoy progress and results and feeling better and losing some belly fat that is not going away by itself, and just feel better and have more energy for life, for your family, for business, and feel more fulfilled, feeling like you're growing, you're developing, and with age, you're not only getting fatter and weaker, but you're actually getting better. You get more happiness, more energy, more fulfillment, more personal success in your life. So guys, take a few action steps that gonna work for you. Create system that works for you, that you can maintain long term, and have some kind of tracking goals system, have accountability, some sort. It might be anything really. It might be a coach, but it also might be your spouse, it might be your friend, it might be online community, as little or as big as you need it to be personally, and get results. And that's why we're here for. Yes, we are geeks. Yes, we love to learn more. Yes, all of that is true, but also we'd like to probably get some results. Otherwise, knowledge is not a power, knowledge is just a potential power that can give you the results if you actually do something about it. So that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow, we will talk about some fancy foods on a mission to make you better, foods that you can include and enjoy in your daily menu, getting better by eating it. We're going to explore through personalized products the world of functional foods on a mission to make you better. So stay tuned tomorrow. And also check out my Busy People Fat Loss blog that I put out today on Medium, and the link you can find in the show notes, but it's bit.ly. You probably know that short links service. If you don't know, just check the link in the show notes, and 9 to 5 fat loss. That's the article I put on Medium. Fat loss for busy people, or busy people fat loss. I forgot. Anyway, check out the link in the show notes, and again, create the system that works for you and have some way to measure the progress and stay accountable. And if you need some help, I'm here to help you, to motivate you, to track your progress, to create the system that's going to work for you and do much more than that. So reach out and create yourself that today. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Love you all. Wish you the best Wednesday. And till next time, as usual, eat better daily.